Yes, Pep Guardiola has to go again for the final time without Rodri. Michael and Cesc are in the tech zone. He's banned for the final time again today. So, guys, just how different are City without Rodri? That's the big question.
Well, we're going to have a look at that now, Steve. A couple of clips and maybe a graphic or two to prove it as well. But who better to ask than Cesc? In terms of that position that Rodri occupies, you played as a number 6 just towards the end of your career. What are the differences between playing as a number 6 and playing in a more advanced role that you normally played as an 8 or 10?
Well, I think sometimes when we talk about formations, we say, okay, defenders, midfielders, strikers, wingers. But the difference is big, playing as a number 8 or as a number 6. I think as a number 8, even if the structure, of the team remains the same, you have a lot more freedom. You can go a little bit more on the right, on the left, attack the spaces, going for the goal, for the second balls. But, when you play as a number 6, especially as a lone number 6, as City is playing at this particular moment, you need to be very positional, especially the Pep likes to play football and the way he sees it, play 1-2 touches, not lose the ball, give a lot of continuity, a lot of support to your teammates. But I think being in the position, at the right position at the right time, it's really key.
Yeah, so we're going to have a look at some clips from the Wolves game, Cesc, where they got beat. It was actually Kovacic that played in this role, in the Rodri role, let's say. Now, we'll just play it for a few seconds and then pause it when he's out of possession. So what are Manchester City doing in this situation?
Well, I think they changed a little bit the system this year, and instead of playing a 3 centre-backs as we see here, you see, they threw a 3+1, and then Walker, who's going high here as well to get all the width. And they play 3 number 10s basically, and then 3 strikers. Okay, so that even gives much more importance to this role of a number 6. It needs to be even more positional. All these teams, especially look at this, how they are set up, Wolves, they're just waiting for a counterattack. They're waiting for you to make a little mistake, and that's what happened in this game. They made 3-4 mistakes that, contributed to Wolves going up higher up the pitch very, very quickly, breaking up the lines, and that's how they conceded the goals, and that's what they cannot have, done Man City today, because Arsenal are very, very quick as well up front.
Well, again, let's just highlight Kovacic here and let's just see his role, because it's fair to say, I guess, that he's more of an attacking midfielder as opposed to a 6.
Yeah, here, exactly. I played with Kovac, and this is the right thing. If you stop it here, perfect. What he tried to do, it's right. Playing to the third man, Foden comes deep, he comes high to get the superiority, third man, and then switch play. But exactly what we were saying before, what you cannot do next is lose the ball.
Yeah, and that's exactly what he does. He loses the ball. In that, where he's used to obviously playing a little bit further forward, has he got to have a real mindset change to think, OK, the temptation is to run with the ball, the temptation is to play risky passes, but today I've almost got to totally stop.
Yeah, with Kova and the perception that I have, you will stop it right here, when I played with him, is that before he receives the ball, he just thinks that he will run with the ball.
Yeah.
Okay, so that is a very good attribute to have when you play, let's say, in one of these positions. Okay, like we mentioned before. But once you play there, your mindset needs to change completely. You are about support here. You are more about, playing 1-2 touches. This is what he likes to do.
Yeah.
And normally he does it very well. I think he's one of the best players in the world carrying the ball. But you need to be much more responsible in this role when you play for Man City and under Pep Guardiola.
Yeah. No, that's it's a perfect example, I think. Again, we see him coming into the picture here. This is him about to back up the play. Yeah. And again,
he's in a good position. Don't get me wrong. He's there for the support. But just here, you cannot just take risks, and that's why Rodri is so good at it.
Because the best in the world at it?
Definitely top 2, top 3, 100%. And he's proved it. And he doesn't lose the ball. He gives a lot of continuity to the team. He knows when to go higher. He knows when to come deeper. And I think he gives so much security to the team. And this is why Man City can have, this assurance when they have the ball, when they are so assured defensively in transitions. And obviously with the ball, he's become a super player. He was not like that when he was at Villarreal or Atletico Madrid. I had some doubts, when he came at City. Can he provide what Pep wants in terms of when they have the ball. Yes, he did, and he improved year after year, and now he's become what he's become, and that's why he's so missed in this role.
One player I've just highlighted here, Cesc, is Calvin Phillips. The other option today is to potentially play a more defensive-minded, a player that actually is used to playing as a number 6.
I think he's probably the most natural player to play in this position in this team. Okay, here is a little bit unlucky because there's a few rebounds, but obviously Pep doesn't trust him for a reason. We don't really know what it is at the moment because we haven't seen much of him, but he definitely could be a player that we could look at it.
Let's have a look at Rodri in numbers. I think it's fair to say every single number there that we see is positive in terms of Rodri. Played, won, drawn, lost, they're all positive. It gets even bigger the lower we go down. They score more, they concede less, their win percentage is quite incredible. And then, of course, you're nearly double per game. This probably just goes to show the importance of him and what a miss he could be in today's game.
Yeah, this is massive. These stats are massive. They don't lie, and it's exactly what we are seeing on the pitch as well. When we watch these games with or without him. But I think as well, look at this: played 82 games. That shows you the consistency over the last 3-4 years that he's had. He never gets injured. He never seems to be tired. So, that's why they rely so much on him, and Pep loves him so much.
Well, Steve, he's out today, so it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to replace him.
Really interesting, gentlemen. Thank you very much indeed. Well, in terms of Manchester City on the pitch, we've seen